would you say that what are your thoughts on Wax and Enjin and those gaming platforms?
Decentraland.
Yeah.
So I think that they have, Wax has switched up a lot since its early days because they had this vibrant market of assets that were trading on Steam. And then they kind of stopped doing that. And so I think they're in a very transitional phase. They're very much so not the OP skins creator marketplace that I thought they were back in 2018. And so, they're in a transitional moment, but I've talked with them a few times. It seems like they're trying to push out some games. And I think that's the right path forward. But I'm definitely on a wait and see. I don't own any Wax. And I would want to see them really create some compelling games first. It seems like the games that they've pushed for are kind of, they're not the types of games that I see necessarily captivating a new generation or a new audience like that.
They're lame.
They're lame. Yeah, they're not good. So, yeah, and again, the trading card game thing is cool. People see it as a very easy sort of mix with crypto because you get an NFT and then you have a card and you can make a deck. And Gods Unchained really did great with that. But the trading card game world is small. It's not a big market. And so, when I think of games, I think of a lot of, shooter games, there's some sports games. But, I think that a game that hits more of a broader market, especially like a shooter game or a more competitive sort of esports game, like a MOBA kind of game. I think those are the types of games that I could see really, really causing, a huge adoption. And so obviously I'm happy for any level of it. But I do want to see those kind of AAA next gen games because that's what I think is, if we're thinking that Tesla is the thing that made us like electronic cars, well, we need our Tesla here in gaming. And we've gotten a lot of Priuses, but we haven't gotten any Teslas here, even though the Prius is actually a nice car and did a lot. But, I think that that's really what I want to see. Enjin, amazing. They did some great stuff with infrastructure. But again, where the gaming side is still very lacking to me, and so I'm not tremendously bullish on any of these gaming coins, the well-known ones yet, because I really think that the game is the key piece to the puzzle. And so when I see games that are like, wow, I would play that and pay for that, no, whether it was crypto or not, that's the feeling I want. And when I see that, you won't hear me stop talking about it.
Two questions before.
I was just saying, isn't that what Enjin is trying to find as well? Like they're trying to find that game or develop that game.
So I believe that you're not going to find it. I think after all this time, my belief is that it's not going to be something that's stumbled upon or something that you easily can incentivize to be done. I think it's just going to be a matter of there are great indie game successes that come out every year. And I think it's going to be most likely a kind of independent studio that comes up with something really, really, really quality. But then there's also probably the best game that I would say I could see being really, really successful is Blankos over on EOS. And they obviously are not an independent studio. I think they got like $40 million from the EOS fund. But they've been very quiet. But when they put out their recent trailer, I always said, you know what, I could see this thing absolutely taking off. I don't know how crypto they're going to push it. I don't know how much they're going to push the ownership. I don't know what kind of wallets they're going to give their users or anything like that. But as far as gaming titles, that's what I'm bullish on. Unfortunately, it's not exactly easy to invest in. There's not like a token, anything like that. I don't think it's going to pump EOS or anything like that. And so it's again, I think the holy grail would be to have an amazing game and a token that you could buy that could potentially go up with the game. So that would be amazing. But it's so far, it's been sparse on that side.
All right. Great perspective. I like it. To listen to the full conversation, there's a link and details down below in the description. Highly recommend. And click subscribe right now. We drop daily videos breaking down cryptocurrency, breaking down the market. You do not want to miss a video. Like always, see you tomorrow.